Hello and welcome to another Hexarchy playthrough. Today we'll have a look at the daily challenge for June 30th, and it's gonna be my first attempt today, so we're gonna explore it together. It's also my first time playing after the new patch, so you'll see some new balance changes. Today's goal is to control 40 hexes and grow a city to 7 population. 40 hexes can be comfortably controlled with just 5 cities, so hopefully I'm just gonna need to build like 4 settlers, maybe less if there's some holy sites nearby, and some population is not that much. Looks like we're playing as Russia, which is not great because the Russia ability is basically what you get when you build a granary, so not too great. So looking at our starting position, we have a goody hut, which could be very nice, but it could also be just like an axeman, which would not be very nice. There is a lot of stone. There are cows, which I'm drawn to because that's food. I need food for growing. However, the goody hut also has grassland, so that's a triple food yield, which is quite nice. And if we settle here, then we can have a city like maybe here, here, and here. Although we don't care about any points, so we can settle as close as possible if we just want to focus on finishing the challenge. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try on the berries and see what we get. And yeah, we got the X-Men, so that's not a great outcome. I hope there's some enemy city nearby so I can actually use it. Otherwise, I kinda just wasted the whole thing. Probably don't need a scout since it's an economy challenge. Let's draw one more card. Writing also not that great. Ideally, you would want the settler on turn 1, but I think you can take it a bit slower. Maybe just build like a farm here and see where that goes. You could now trade 1 hammer for 3 food. Might be like the one time it's actually good to have this ability. Yeah, so let's go with a farm. You're gonna have very low hammer income over the first few turns. So yeah, let's just make a farm. Let's use this ability for the first time in my life. We also will need a masonry, so we can try that as well. And yeah, let's hope there are some AIs nearby. Okay, there's our settler. You can just, oh right, you can't even reach that because you don't have a road. Oh yeah, this is gonna be very bad. Axeman. Okay, so we won't need mysticism, we can just trash that. Happiness is not that important. Even in your main city, even if you want to grow it, you also will need a warrior. We have 1 food. Oh, there was actually a marble for 1. Maybe we could have used mysticism for a monument to keep us growing faster, but I think there were some. Oh yeah, there are perils there, so we can harvest them. Be quite fine. Yeah, that's probably what we want to do. I could try a warehouse to be able to push out 2 settlers on a future turn. That might actually be nice. So this is 4 hammers, that would be 3 more hammers. This would cost 4 hammers as well, so that's actually quite expensive. Let's draw the last card, which we knew was strength, if I could remember it. So this would be a great time to be able to buy another science, but that is not an option. So yeah, that's 4, 7, 11. I guess if we draw some bad cards, like this, another farm. Will we need another farm? I feel like we won't need another farm. So now if I go fishing, hunter-gatherers, forage. Oh, actually, yeah. Then if I can go on these luxuries, we get free gold, so we can buy one more card. It's a pasture, that's fine, we don't want that. Now we can get the warehouse and the settler, and we used all our hammers, so that was a very efficient turn. You got 2 settlers. Ideally we want 2 more settlers on the next turn, and then probably a settler and mobilizing the settler. Turn 5 or turn 4 actually. Yes. We won't need a warehouse anymore. We can just probably want to go oh, if we go there we will have to pay extra maintenance for 1 turn because of this hill here. Hills are very expensive, but it will give us access to these crabs, which might be very beneficial. That's two more food for Moscow. I mean, I was actually feel like maybe I won't use Resiliency again. This is shaping up to be kind of an interesting game in this regard. Okay, so next turn we'll be able to use science to buy horseback riding, so that's good. Agrarian Society, because it cancels forage, we don't really want to take that. We only have 1 farm. It's just better to gonna be foraging these crabs than building that, so we can safely get rid of that. Can draw a card, see what it is. This is a harbor. Nothing for us. These hanging gardens would actually be kinda good, I suppose, if we sell the luxury. Yeah, but you won't have the settlers for this. Like, technically you could build 3 settlers next turn, but that seems quite ambitious, even though we will have 3 food, so one of them will be for free. But then we have to draw the other ones. That does sound ambitious. Is there anything else we can do on this turn? Obviously drawing with this deck is a bit risky. I mean, we could just play it safe, except that we will need 1 more turn. And yeah, that seems fair enough. Okay, so let's sell these. Let's build the gardens. Do Resiliency here. So it's 3 more food for 1 hammer. And yeah, we're gonna go there. Whatever we could here, we can build here, and we can build 2 more here. So yeah, let's try that out. Meanwhile, the X-Men is just demolishing our income. Although there might be a city nearby here, so if I get the Woodsman for this X-Men, so that he makes it here, then next turn we go. It's still quite far away. So let's settle. We got another peril, so that should take care of our happiness problems. Slavery I honestly never use, because I like population, even though it can be quite strong. You got the Great Lighthouse. Okay, so we got 1 settler we can do, but there's so many more cards to get. Yes, but if we make a settler this turn, 2 more settlers next turn, and we can mobilize them, that's just so expensive. There are no horses around here to enable that. But I could make a settler this turn and 1 more settler next turn with the mobilize and the X-Men. That could potentially work. Oh right, the X-Men was from the Goody Hut, so he doesn't have any promotion. Yeah, so I should have just immediately disbanded the X-Men. There was no way to be useful for us. I guess technically we can claim this holy site for some more points. So yeah, that is the one thing we can do. Okay, so settler here, and then 2 more settlers on the next turn. Or do we just try for some let's redraw. Lumber mill, yeah, we don't need that. Archer, we don't need that. Let's draw the granary, which could be useful. Yeah, you probably want to do the granary now, have more money next turn. We will be able to do 2 settlers next turn, no problem, that's for sure. Maybe I won't draw just 1 more on the off chance that I get the settler. Actually, I can sell one of these science points because I'm gonna get the second science next turn. So that is a free draw. Okay, there's another forage. So, but it's more expensive because that's one of the changes in the last update. Every time you replay a card in a turn, it gets more expensive. Still gives us, so the settler would be 5. If I sell 1 luxury and we just draw the settler now, that would be fine. Oh, okay, yeah, so I think that's, because I have the warehouse, I can build both. Yes, so that's fine. Never know if I should build the granary first and then the settler, or the other way around. Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh wait, I built it the wrong way. I built the settler here and there. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait, what did I build? Oh, I built the hanging gardens. I totally forgot about that. In that case, is there any way I can get a settler here? I can harvest this tile and then I can trash the next 2 cards. Ooh, that's, yeah, not great. Okay, resiliency. I think I won't need that anymore. Yes, yeah, so let's go for it because I want the horses that are remaining there. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there's Persepolis, Tier 1 city, that's fine. Let's capture this. Losing money. Actually, we don't losing money from Novgorod because the sea tile with the perils is making money for us. Okay, we can bring this settler maybe like here, and the next one will go there. So I can try the granary for the horses. So we get mobilize. Probably once again want to get these pearls. So I have more food income here. Then I can redraw the forage, which I don't want to trash. But we can draw the other one, we can trash the horseman. Then we can, well, actually I probably want to move like here with this one and then that with that one. Doesn't matter. So we don't use the population of Moscow. We want to grow it to 7, right? So we can make a settler here, mobilize the settler here, make sure we are not going to the same spot. Here we go, here, here, and here. So yeah, this should be a turn 7 victory, which means we will be able to get the holy site perhaps. Yeah, so we can end the turn. Get our settlers. Moscow is unhappy, but it's fine. Should be able to quite easily get it to the population we want. Okay, so let's. Actually, we might not have enough hexes with the way I settled. I need to move a bit further. This is just 5 and this is just 3. Oh yeah, this is not enough. I should have moved further. Yeah, so you'll need one more turn actually. This is what happens when you don't think everything through. So if we go there and you can go here. This is 5. This might be 7 unless Persepolis grows. Oh, but we can also maybe get this right. So let's go. Let's trash the double time. We can sell the science. And we can claim the site, which doesn't claim things around because it's already claimed. That makes sense. We need 16. Which means we need a lot of culture actually to grow our borders. Or we could just get one more settler. That might actually be the easier way to go around it. Plus we even have a horse here, so we can use that to smooth out our money problems. Okay, we go by 6, that's good. And we can buy a horse. Where would we want to settle? So this is, yes, this is 7. This is 5. What if you go here? It would be only 3. Not that great. But if you go for Moscow, then we need to feed it next turn. But we still got a forage, we got some food. So that might not be a big problem because then we can settle like here. Or we could make it in Kazan and then go here. Also an option. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, so still have Kazan. Still a settler there. Mobilize the settler. Oh no, there's a mountain here. I'm really not thinking too straight. Okay, this desert should be fine to claim. Nobody will claim it. Kazan will want to grow here, so this tile is safe. Moscow could potentially grow to one of these, but it could also grow there. It could also grow here. So 4, 5, 7 should be enough, and then we can focus on some culture growth next turn, hopefully. Okay, Moscow is the right size. We got 2 more tiles. Kazan grew there like we expected. Okay, so build. Oh, you can't build on the desert. Why do I keep forgetting about that? You cannot build the city on the desert. Man, this is such a train wreck actually. Now we have to go there to build it. So yes, now our goal should be to get some growth somewhere, but we don't have, well, we have grasslands here. There's no grasslands here. We might want to go to like the water. Okay, so if you get rid of the settler, how much is the perils? 4. Okay, so if you get these perils, alright, they will go to Moscow, so you don't even use them to grow with luxury because everything will go to Moscow until it gets happy. So that's not great. Is there anything? There's salt. Okay, there's these whales. Got more pearls. More pearls. Then probably want these silver. Can sell the iron. Get the forage again. And use the last forage on the salt because the perils will only give us a 1. Okay, so if you get the salt here, Novgorod, well, we don't have any culture production. This is where, if I knew that I could have attacked Persepolis the turn before and we could have gotten it, but that's obviously not an option anymore, and we can buy the last pearl. So let's try like 2 in Smolensk and 3 in Astrakhan. I think we're gonna be like 39 hexes probably, unfortunately, so let's see. Persepolis has 2 holy sites. Okay, well maybe the real strat is to conquer Persepolis, so you want to settle closer to the border. Yeah, so there's so much territory. Oh, you got 20 tiles from just Persepolis. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go here. And now if you want to optimize some, we are minus 10 points there, so that's not great. This will grow. Can we make Smolensk grow? What was Astrakhan? It's not Smolensk. Where is the Smolensk tile? There's the Smolensk tile, okay. Kazan is... You don't have this tile for it to grow. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because this is a very bad turn to end the game on, but can we do Kazan? Can improve Smolensk by 1. Buy some jewelry and improve Moscow by 1. Maybe we can try to fish. Persepolis will decrease now. Yeah, it was not a good idea. Oh, it's fine. We can just settle this one as well. And yeah, turn 9 victory. Not very pretty. But that's what happens when you play for the first time. You don't always see the lines, and I made a lot of mistakes. So hopefully you will fare better. So yeah, that's it. See you next time.